it gets extremely tricky when you bring AI into it, and when AI makes art, music, whatever. Because you can always argue in court, I got inspiration from this song, and that's why it sounds similar. You can't say that about AI. You're taking literal pieces of work, giving it a prompt, and it's spitting it like its inspiration back out.
Yeah,
at you.
if you're influencing the AI to copy said melody or rhythm and give it a twist, you're directing it to target a specific item. So yeah, at that point,
But
that's
then
when
who owns
it
it?
becomes.
Does the AI own it? Does the person who made the AI own it, or
It's
does
the
the person
person
who
who
put the
got
prompt in?
targeted. It's the person who got targeted.
So the person who put the prompts in.
So if you're like, I want an AI song made, for instance, like I want an Ed Sheeran remix song of Perfect, but not made by Ed Sheeran, not edited or anything like it. Doing that means you're still targeting his name. So he, in inevitability, will end up saying, yeah, hey, he still made it off my chords.
Oh yeah, like in a way, you morphed it off of the chords. But what if you made it something completely different?
That's the only way that somebody wouldn't approach it. That's kind of hard.
Well, even then, what if you did, for instance, let's say you did the SpongeBob theme song, but Metallica sings it. You entered that into an AI prompt.
It's targeted. You listed popular names.
Well, exactly. Yeah, it would have to completely not be target, but you can't really not unless it's like a public.
The
figure.
best way to be is like, I want a riff with an E minor, with 6 strums to the, like you got to really break it down at that point. I would assume, because then you're now you're directing the AI to look at chords and frets and notes instead of me going, hey, I got to look at Metallica's style of it and take the sounds of their instruments and twist it and contort it and distort it. No matter how much you do of that, you still you targeted said Metallica. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Unless you can come up with a beat on your own by hand and record it, that's the only way,
Well, at that point, if you're telling the AI, can you go into the literally put this into sheet music and morph the sheet music? You might as well just be doing that yourself, because you're literally taking inspiration and you just
I want a remix of Up in the Club, and then you're gonna get bump 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 bump. All that little bit of beat. That's all it takes. Your suit. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. But it might sound like 50 Cent's music
because they got like Plankton singing this song, or they got fucking what if Eminem was Frank Sinatra, was a swing singer, or whatever. They have all that on YouTube, and people are making money off of it right now.
I'm only assuming those ones had phoned it in and asked or bought a share of it, which you can do. You can literally call the rights manager and do that. Well, those ones can have the rights. I can believe they get away.
They're not making straight bank, but they're making money off of that.
They're making money off it. Yeah, you can tell they're making money.
But they're not making enough to where the music companies are up in arms to the point where they're bringing them to court. They brought it up to YouTube. Like, this is you're literally taking
this is now borderline. Yeah.
Well, like you're literally taking Plankton, which is like SpongeBob. Like Nickelodeon's brought it up to that music company. All of it. Like, you're taking our characters, our whatever, our IP, and you're reselling it in a way.
Like, and you're allowing it to still be out there in the world when you've taken us down, but yet our content's still out there.
Yeah, and if they bring it to court, that's going to make a precedent. So it's a gray area, right? Where they want YouTube to do something so that there isn't a law made.
Then they're going to realize the public itself will realize that there's a taboo right then and there.
Right. What can YouTube do?
Yep.
What is the difference between someone who can sing like Plankton, saying I'm going to make a song, a cover song, and post it on YouTube, which is totally fine and allowed, versus an AI doing it?
AIs have a problem with trying to differentiate. You got to remember that. Sometimes they'll pull it on accident.
I know. It's a very weird gray area, and I feel like we're going to be seeing changes in the copyright laws, at least for music.